We head into the new year. A lot of you are making resolutions and setting goals to make 2024 happier, healthier, and more productive. News 5's Drexel Gilbert is thinking about the value of letting go of a habit she calls keeping score. Here's this week's Minute with Drexel.
Hey y'all, it's been a big week of football and we still have a lot of football to go. In fact, the Super Bowl's coming up just around the corner. By the way, do you remember the score of the last Super Bowl? No, me either. How about the last World Series? How about the last test that you took in high school or college? I've been thinking about keeping score lately, and sometimes scorekeeping's not such a bad thing, especially if you're trying to improve something so that you get a higher score on a task or a test that you were scored on to begin with. But being a scorekeeper can also be dangerous. It can be dangerous to hold on to those hurts that people have done to us, tallying up the scores of how many times the people have let us down, how many times we've let ourselves down, how many times God has let us down. That can be a real downer. So this week I've decided maybe it's time to clear the scoreboard. Instead of tallying up points against the opposing team, I'm going to try and keep the scoreboard even. Maybe you'd like to join me in clearing the scoreboard because just like that Super Bowl or World Series or high school test score, in the overall scheme of things, it's probably just not that important to be a scorekeeper. Perhaps the most important thing is the way we play the game of life. And that's your Minute with Drexel.